From the accused himself, barely a whisper, but new evidence of what happened to a young man on a bus from Edmonton to Winnipeg could not be more appalling. And we should warn you, the details are graphic. They were entered today as Vincent Lee stood before a judge in the Manitoba community of Portage-la-Prairie. As Crystal Gomansing's here to tell us, the victim's family heard every disturbing detail as well.
Kevin, members of Tim McLean Jr.'s family sat right up front in the courthouse here in Portage-la-Prairie. And when the Crown prosecutor started sharing some graphic details about what happened on that Greyhound bus, some of those family members started crying. Others just held Kleenexes up to their face. The body of the 22-year-old stabbed to death on board this bus was beheaded, mutilated, and cannibalized. Those and other graphic details were shared today in court as the Crown attempted to get a mental health assessment on the accused, Vincent Lee. Joyce Dahlman told the court after the suspect was arrested and searched, police discovered body parts in Lee's pants pockets, what appeared to be an ear, part of a nose, and a portion of a mouth in a white plastic bag. After hearing that evidence, the judge granted the Crown's request. Outside the courthouse, Dahlman said she hopes Lee will be able to stand trial.
A psychiatrist will assess him to determine if he understands the process, if he understands the function of the judge, if he understands the function of counsel.
Lee arrived at the courthouse today in shackles. Again, he refused to answer questions from the judge. Standing in the prisoner's box, slightly hunched over, Lee would only shake his head to indicate yes or no, just as he had done on his first court appearance last Friday. There was, however, one difference. Today, Lee mumbled a statement. He looked up and softly said to the judge, "Please kill me." Those chilling words highlight how mental health will be a key factor in this case. RCMP are trying to confirm reports Lee spent 4 days in an Alberta psychiatric ward. The Crown says the attack and some previous behavior reported by his common-law partner point to some bizarre and unusual behavior. Lee lived in Winnipeg for a short time after he came to Canada from China in 2001. He studied English at a university in Winnipeg before moving to Edmonton in 2006. Randall Janis is a defense lawyer for Legal Aid. Despite numerous attempts, Lee would not speak to him.
We can all maybe guess that he's going through a very severe emotional, mental upheaval. So it's not that surprising to me that he's a little bit reticent and reluctant to talk to anybody.
The victim's family left quickly after the proceedings wrapped up. They were visibly upset and did not want to speak to the media. Just before the judge in this case set the hearing date for September the 8th, he looked at Mr. Lee and encouraged him to please speak with a lawyer, considering the severity of the charges. Kevin?
All right, Crystal, thank you very much.